Hello and welcome to Sports Hub. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Modern Sinkala. Remember to give us feedback on the program by sending your comments on Facebook to Sports Hub page or Modern Sinkala Sports. Or you can send a WhatsApp message to 0955 20 2904. 0955 20 2904. That's the feedback platform where you can send your comments or messages to. So today I'm hosting a boxer and a footballer. Both have had illustrious careers. I'll introduce them shortly, so make sure you stay with us. On How Much You Know Your Sportsmen and Women segment, last week I showed you a photo of a footballer who once played for Chipolopolo. He was a defender. His name is Elijah Litana. Unfortunately, no one got it right. Not even Goodman Kapita from Solwezi. What's happening? So the player we showed you last week is Elijah Litana. He was part of the Chipolopolo team that faced Nigeria in 1994, and Zambia lost by 2-1. Elijah Litana himself scored the goal for Zambia. Unfortunately, Nigeria came from behind to equalize, and Zambia lost by 2-1. So that's Elijah Litana. He is a legend of Zambian football. Currently, he is a coach. All right, what about the next photo that I'll show you? Would you recognize that sportsman? Who is that sportsman on the screen? If you know him, all you have to do is send a WhatsApp message to 0955 20 2904. 0955 20 2904. Or you can send your message to Sports Hub page. On Facebook, you go and search Sports Hub or Modern Sinkala Sports. Leave your answer there or any comment regarding the program. We'll be so glad to hear from you. But before I introduce my guests in the studio, let's look at some of the weekend results. We start with the Junior Handball Africa Cup of Nations. On Saturday, Zambia faced Egypt, and unfortunately Zambia lost by 47 goals to 18. 47 goals to 18. Then second game was on Sunday. Zambia faced Angola, and Zambia again lost to Angola by 57 goals to 22. And there were complaints of edge cheating by Angola, and Zambia said they will lodge a complaint. So we'll be telling you what will happen, whether the Confederation of African Handball will buy into that complaint or not. Then in football, in the CAF Confederation Cup on Sunday, we saw ZANACO going down at the hands of Pyramids, 2-0 at home. So that means ZANACO has lost 2 games now in a row. Remember, they lost to Sfaxien of Tunisia, and now they lost on Sunday to Pyramids of Egypt. Then Al Ittihad 3, Orlando Pirates 2, Al Masry of Egypt 2, TP Mazembe of Congo DR 0, ASEC Mimosa of Ivory Coast 3, RS Berkane of Tunisia, RS Berkane of Morocco 1, then USGN 1, Simba 1. It was an interesting game to watch. Remember Simba, that's where Cletus Chama plays. Then Al Ahly Tripoli, the team where ZANACO were sharing the same group with ZANACO, 2, CS Sfaxien of Tunisia 1. So at least Al Ahly Tripoli have 3 points now after beating CS Sfaxien. And then Saoura 2, Royal Leopards 0. So those are the results in the CAF Confederation Cup Round 2 results. Then in the MTN Super League Week 24 results. On Friday, it was Lusaka Dynamos 1, Power Dynamos 1, then Red Arrows 2, Prison Leopards 1. These games were played at Nkoloma Stadium. Then on Saturday, it was Chambishi 0, Konkola Blades 1, Tapson Kaseba with the goal in the 63rd minute. Indeni 1, Green Buffaloes 2, Clement Mulenga scoring for Indeni. Then Martin Njov and Kayawe Kapota scoring for Green Buffaloes. Kabwe Warriors 1, Green Eagles 2. Dominic Chanda scoring for Kabwe Warriors. Then Collins Mulenga and Ernest Mbewe scoring for Green Eagles. Then Kansanshi Dynamos beat Kafue Celtic by 3-2. Jesse Jackson Were on the score sheet again. Bruce Musakanya also another scorer, and Timothy Sakala scorer for Kansanshi Dynamos. Then Albert Kangwanda, very consistent for Kafue Celtic, whether they win or lose, but he's always on the score sheet. So he scored for Kafue Celtic, as well as Maxwell Mulutala in the 90th minute. Nkwazi nil, Butcon 1. Lubinda Mundia with the only goal. Then Zesco United beating Kana by 2-1. Then how they are standing on the table, Red Arrow still on top with 46 points from 24 games. Followed by Green Eagles, 24 games, 42 points. Zesco United third, also 24 games, 41 points. Green Buffaloes in fourth position with 38 points from 24 games. Let's now look at the second tier, which is the FAS Eden University National Division 1 League, week 24 results. Saturday it was Mufulira Wanderers 4, Quattro Kalumbila 1, then Goms New, FC Muza 2, Lumwana Radiance 3, Jumulo 1, the Napsa Stars 4, Kaisa 1, Young Green Eagles 3, Livingstone Pirates 1, Zesco Malaiti Rangers 3, and Trident 1. And with this win, Zesco Malaiti Rangers came out of relegation zone. Then on Sunday it was Police College 2, Nchanga Rangers 1. This game was live on TV3. And then City of Lusaka 1, Young Green Buffaloes 0, Quito United 0, Luapula Green Eagles 0. So these were the results in the week 24, in round 24 of the FAS Eden University National Division 1 League. How they are standing on the table, Lumwana Radiance on top with 46 points from 23 games. FC Muza, 45 points from 24 games. Napsa Stars, 43 points from 24 games in third position. And fourth position, Young Green Eagles, 24 games and 40 points. So it will be interesting this weekend as Young Green Eagles travels to Chingola to face Nchanga Rangers. It will be an interesting battle of top 4. In the English Premier League, it was West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 1, Arsenal 2, Brentford 1, Aston Villa 0, Watford 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Enoch Mwepu's Brighton and Hove Albion being humbled by Burnley at the tune of 3-0. And Crystal Palace 0, Chelsea 1, Liverpool 3, Norwich City 1, Southampton 2, Everton 0, Manchester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Then on Sunday it was Leeds United 2, Manchester United 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Patson Dakars Leicester City 1. How they are standing in terms of top 4 English Premier League, Manchester City still on top, 63 points from 26 games. Liverpool 25 games, 57 points. Chelsea in third position, 25 games, 50 points. And Manchester United, 26 games, 46 points in fourth position. So this is what happened at the weekend. Let's now relax a bit as we dance to a song done by Pompey. This one is titled Bola ni 90. So no wele Bola ni 90. That's Pompey encouraging everyone out there, all the sportsmen and women and everyone, that don't worry, Bola ni 90. So time for me to introduce my guest, and the first one is boxer Hastings Bwalya. He won a gold medal for Zambia at the 2007 All Africa Games, participated in the Commonwealth Games, Olympic Games, and also he turned pro and sparred with Mayweather at some point, and he's now a boxing coach. Big welcome to Hastings Sting Bwalya. That's him.
Sting like a bee, fly like
That's
a
Hastings Sting Bwalya. He fought 7 fights in professional boxing, all wins, 6 via knockout and 1 via points. That's Hastings Bwalya. Thank you very much for coming. You can take your seat there. All right, that's Hastings Sting Bwalya. All right, we also have a footballer. His name is Lawrence Lubinda. He is a 3-time Super League title winner with ZANACO. That's him there, working majestically as a footballer. Played professional football in Angola, Finland. before returning to Zambia, and played for Nkwazi before hanging his boots. That's Lawrence Lubinda. Thank you very much for coming. You can take your seat there. All right, so these are the two gentlemen that we have in the studio, a footballer and a boxer. We'll see who will win when it comes to ball juggling. Obviously, Lawrence Lubinda has an edge over Hastings, but obviously when it comes to arm wrestling, maybe Hastings may win, since at least he's used to, you know, pushing up weights and all that. All right, so let me start with you, Lawrence. Give us a brief history of yourself, where you were born from, which area you grew up from, and so forth. You are bringing your early life in short.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me here. Lawrence Lubinda is a Kawata boy. I've grown up from Kawata, born in Lusaka, UTH. Grew up in Kawata playing the so-called chimpombwa in our flats, and even the roads. You'd put stones as goalposts, then you play the game. You'd go out from morning, coming back up to 17 hours. You know that now I'll go and receive a whip because the whole day. True. So initially, I grew up in Kawata, started playing football at a very young age. I can't even remember, because whenever I just saw the ball in my eyes, I wanted to kick it. Then I think...
Would you remember who inspired you to start playing football?
Well, my late father used to take me to play football. He was a Cabo Warriors supporter. So the late Timothy Mwitwa was my idol. I loved the way he used to play. So most of the time, my childhood, I was called teacher because of him. When I get the ball during my time when we were young, I would dribble everyone. So everyone now started calling me teacher Mwitwa, what. Yeah, so that he was my idol. I loved the way he played football.
Okay,
yes, and yes.
Let's hear from Hastings. Tell us about your early life.
Me, right? It's crazy. You know, first of all, I just want to appreciate God. God, name for Kuranda. Can I go in Bemba thing, whatever?
Anything.
The niggas from the street and the niggas from the hood, because you know the boxers, we are from the hood. So they give a deep pick.
Besides, yesterday was international local language day, so
yes.
Speak whatever language you are comfortable in.
So I'm going to mix Kanyanja, Bemba, English, whatever, so that everyone can share. We can share what I'm explaining. You know, yep, mate. We born to a few of my boxers. It's like we are boxing families. I got a brother one Otis, na Oscar Bwalya, na Breast Bwalya. Once to them are boxers, you know. So the first one who started boxing, like who bring it boxing to level, which like we start abantu bambo kuyumva kwacho to my boxers. Is Otis. He's a late Hardy for Shani, whatever. May rest in peace. It's my big brother, whatever. So he wasn't but I didn't go my foot again. Tade fine in the boxing, but in other boxing. So when I go gym, we were the coach could go mango material. I don't know Shades are could even because me I born in Shamonopo daddy bandi. Oh yes. Yeah, I born like mommy was she was pregnant at the time my dad passed, you know, like something like that. So now if you're if she had the kaba party, the good party, but my word somebody they go everybody momaini kumaini kumufude kuda bani secretary everybody English have one pinch to shine, something like that. So yes, but no mind if you skuru ke nshafite minwe skuru je enough techimbe shafite minwe chari tibina de fo avyo koda savura abantu vimudira ine ovona koda style until
but mwafyari rokwisa
wakumufulira
mulibe na mufulira
mafa bakali tenti
pakali tent. Okay.
So twalite uli tentesha pakati tente yako bache yaba border fe nangu yache yaba boxing fe nangu how is the logo of Mafken ni pakali tente fit ya tente so pakati border is everything is football mwana yali bapantanyi sa. Yes, so
badaba mwalelo lekesa po boxing at okay so na ndefanga be kwati ni ulia nina
mostly nareta masana Roy Jones, but mostly I like myself because I trust na dibo masana kai ikari kwa dewa wanjika wa polisi wali njika sana wangaboka wa polisi wale tu mudara tu akadutibena roach tu ali ndonsa sana
ishimwali sana gangster pa street na mshana
yadi ganga kai Ferrari yadi ganga stuff, but after that now kwa de mukamba bena CDs na bena zimankana na bena George Awara na bena Hebo Mukonde shani bareba kwetu kwa master na ba boss ba Bonanza shani kwa pamwe iwe wadi kwa tamaka no muri chore chirefi yamafyo kuda boma shani tero zo na majika nisha kwa taba ku sponsor so vambiro kula mposa sponsor fona ambire fyo kuda boma muri pepe pyo deo mafi national team na yakuisa Africa nadi bomba sana ka
sana fi
kariya because you know ndande 1 second kariya bengi muone pamona fya China alesa kwa Mayweather no before that me am a 3 times African champion Algeria or African games I won gold Madagascar African championship I won gold Madagascar best of Africa I won gold again 3 gold yes China ko Taiwan kuda World Championship President Cup before 2 months before the Olympic bonds like only fighters who have qualified to the Olympics games to test bare kwa to test wamona funga to be prepared yes I won again silver again singa na di winner na yadi ni gold but so
but the kutna focus like early life ni first gym nshimwa ireko then under ni first ni club nshimwa join like first kumufira
first gym ni kupe Poppy and Tanshi pona resanga pona ambire boxing Poppy and Tanshi na mdara kansai coach wanjadi wedding so mwadi takweteri nso limu akweteveri one eyes ukuyari tobekedi nso adi kutamoneka yadi shan vakansai and it's from Congo. He's the one who make me to be the way I am today because everything happened for a reason. Techindanda chiyonji mukarine is because of his effort mamonaka.
Okay.
Yes.
So kumufulira kulabi nukantanshi eko bashire mchitra sport ba national team coach kwisa kuma championship naisa zana naisa mbafyo kuboma fe bonse na kwa bama kula bati boxing kula bati national trial kakule kuya outside like for representing the country Commonwealth games African games so kula bama trials so na dia mbafyo kuboma bonse bina bapwisha funa ashiri baba for evanse inde okay
baba for shane kwa na brother wandishane Otis Bwalya asangwa na bena wisdom denda ebampokelele kwa di ba batanacho mukupashani wherever then asangwa na bena wisdom denda they have done his part as well.
Okay. All right. Kwali kona boxer Felix Bwalya mshe mwali related
ba Felix Bwalya offer imoneka because ba Felix is the one who won is the first who won all African games in 1991 mwaimoneka all African games 1991 since him from 1991 to 22 from all these years the power watched up with it's me who come and did that idea na ne one wa winner after Felix Bwalya from 1991 to 2007 mama how many years ago.
Okay, all right. Twasa tumipisha buno bwino mutwewe experience efe yali kula ku aujere kama wewe ni gold medal.
Exactly.
Then I'll come back to you. Lawrence, also tell us how you now transformed from playing Chimpomba football to now organized football. So I'm sure with Chimpomba football you are playing without boots.
Exactly. You play barefooted, you know. So basically I started with a junior LCC, Lusaka City Council. That time it was called Ludic. So I was there for, and I joined under 14. Under 14, graduated to under 16, under 17. Then the Masha Chilemena, he had a team called Telesport. So he poached me from LCC on loan, of course. Then afterwards, when I played 2-3 seasons, LCC came back calling, oh, our player now looks ready to join the senior team. That's how I graduated to join the main team now, LCC. And LCC, with LCC now, I was top scorer for 2 seasons. The second season, big teams came calling. Nkana, Power Dynamos, Green Buffaloes, and ZANACO. In fact, ZANACO wasn't in the picture at first. So I had even traveled going to Nkana. You know, Nkana is a big team in the country. Nkana is the one team which everyone knows. Yes. So I traveled to Copperbelt. We agreed on terms. That time there was nothing like a window for buying players. It was all the whole year. You can get a player, he plays 2-3 games, he can join another club. So that time I went to Kitwe, everything was set. Nkana coach Beston Chambeshi was the one in forefront. He was the head coach then at Nkana Red Devils. He made me travel to Kitwe, and I was happy. I said, if Nkana can come calling onto me, then I was receiving calls whilst I was in Kitwe. Red Arrows, they want you. When you come back, go and see them. Even Green Buffaloes. The moment I came back at home, I found ZANACO bus parked at home, and you know how it
waiting
feels,
for you,
waiting for me. The ZANACO bus, you know, in the compound of Kawata there, you hear friends, boy, bus here ZANACO wakukonga, and the excitement of a young player. And ZANACO was even dubbed Zambia B because of the quality of players which were associated with ZANACO. Most of them, maybe at any given time, at some point, you would find 9 players from ZANACO joining the national team. So it was dubbed as Zambia B, ZANACO Zambia B. Well, I couldn't resist the offer. The chairman then was Mr. Lawrence Chireshe. I had a meeting with him at the headquarters there, up there. As a young player, you go in an environment where it's so cool and nice. He starts questioning me, hey, are you going to manage competing with these players, Rodson Kilambe, Kelvin Kaindo, Numba Mamba, Babu Brown Kangwa, and Sofwa Chaswe, Newa Mwewa, Sipo Mumbi.
All those are great players.
Exactly. He told me, you as a young player, I also asked him a question, for you to come to me, then you saw something. I'm sure you saw that I can compete with these guys. He just laughed. I said, okay, you are welcome here. So we are hoping you will fit in well. But it wasn't easy, of course. It wasn't easy when coming from a team, LCC, small team, joining a big team, and when joining the big team, finding big names in the game, and going straight into the CAF Confederation Champions League, first game away in Egypt, young player like me. So
which coach was there by that time?
Coach Dankawe and Keno Brightwell Banda and Christopher Gaza. Yes, these were the coaches who were there at ZANACO. So it was fun and it was challenging. It was fun and very challenging. Yeah. And for joining a team which is coming from winning the league, it wasn't easy.
Okay, so tell us, what did you achieve at ZANACO?
Well, I achieved a lot of things at ZANACO. I really appreciate that team. They made me to be who I am today, and a player who I can even be happy of. I won the league with ZANACO 3 times.
Wow, incredible.
Yes, 3 times.
And obviously that's one of the trophies. Is that a cup?
No, that was a cup. We played against the Red Arrows when we at Independence Stadium. The old Independence Stadium, not the Heroes this time around, but the old Independence Stadium, which at that time was the only best ground, which hosted all the cup finals. So that was a Coca-Cola Cup final. I remember that game. We even shared the same hotel with Red Arrows. The two teams were camped together. And in the Red Arrows team, I had colleagues, I had friends there. Brian Lubaba, Stanley. So we could even meet when going to eat. So the game started even before the actual game.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
did you play there? Did you score?
I played there. It's me who created the goal. It's me who assisted Chaswen Sofwa to score. The other guy who scored, I think it was Winston Kalengo, if I'm not mistaken. Winston Kalengo and the late Chaswen Sofwa. May he so rest in peace. It was an exciting and explosive game between two teams, Red Arrows and ZANACO. I also won the BP Top 8 we played against Inchanga Rangers. I won 3 Charity Shield Cups. I also won the Moss Cup with ZANACO. So at least we won a lot of things there at ZANACO with the guys.
Very successful indeed. So yes. 3 league titles.
Yes.
2 with Wetson Nyirenda.
Yes.
1 with the late Fighton Simkon.
Yes.
Wow, that was a class of ZANACO players then. Yeah, you mentioned Winston Kalengo, Festus Mangamu.
Yes, Vincent Mangamu.
Vincent Mangamu, yes.
Vincent Mangamu.
Vincent Mangamu.
Evans Chisulo is one of the guys in the picture there. Kabamba Kalandes, Sipo Mumbis, Boyd Mulwanda, who is now the coach at Kansanshi.
And even the current coach for ZANACO now,
the current coach for ZANACO, Kelvin Kaindu. What a character he was when we were in camp playing the games. It was so nice.
Incredible.
Yes, it was a nice journey.
Right, and what made you leave ZANACO?
Well, it was Arrows started pestering me. Come, you join us. Look, you are now aging, we can give you employment, such things which come into football, into play. And really, for sure, I saw that, no, this time around, maybe this time I can go and get employment or so. So I shifted camp from Sunset to Ngoloma Stadium. That move wasn't, it didn't augur well to the bankers. They felt betrayed, but it was time for me to move. Because I remember it was a bit of challenge for them to clear me. No, we still want you, stay. So there was that friction before. But I pushed for the move. Even Red Arrows, they really, because I wanted to get employed at that stage, because I saw years are going, getting older and older, getting closer to my retirement. But fortunately enough, when I joined Red Arrows, maybe a season and a half, I had an opportunity to go and play abroad, which I couldn't resist. I went to Angola, where I joined Progresso Zambizanga, which is based in Luanda, a team which even Sipo Mumbi was playing for, even Harry Milanzi, yes, the bulldozer, he came to play there before he was with the famous club, which is D'Agosto, Primero D'Agosto. Yes, then he came to Progresso, he joined Progresso. Even Ian Bakala, he was also there. I had the privilege of even sharing a house with him.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
So then I came back from Angola. I came back. I joined the city of Lusaka briefly. I think halfway the season, or before the end of the season, I had another chance to go and play professional football. But this time around, it was in Europe instead of Africa. So I had to travel 1,000 kilometers away from home, going to Finland. Well, I enjoyed the stay there, though it was not easy to adapt with the weather. I arrived there when it was snowing. It was freezing, so I had the challenge of adjusting from our usual sun here in Lusaka. You know how it heats up here. Yeah, the sun at sunset there.
Yeah,
it was so different with the weather in Finland.
Okay.
Well, but I enjoyed the times.
Which team were you playing for?
Ropes.
Ropes, okay,
Yes,
the team where
the team.
Zedi Salete played.
Exactly where Z Salete played, Modon Malitoli played, Coach George Chirufya played, Chimunya Mwetwa played, and Bwalya, Musonda, Christopher Musonda also played. So it was actually fun. That picture there, it's when we were in Angola.
Oh, that was in Angola.
Yes, that other the white guy is a Brazilian.
Okay.
From Brazil. We still communicate even up to now. He's a good player. Then the middle guy is Angolan, from Angola. So we made a family there. It was nice also.
Great. How many goals did you score for Ropes?
For Ropes, only 3 goals.
3 goals.
3 goals. It was
quite tough for you, right?
It was quite tough for me, yes.
But I remember some Zambian players, about 11 of them were involved in a match-fixing scandal. How did you escape that one?
Well, it was really sad. It was really sad, and I wasn't involved in that scandal. They were investigating the previous season. The police there were investigating the guys who played there the previous season, the 11 guys who played there. So me and Francis Kombe, we had just joined those guys. So no wonder I didn't. I wasn't part and parcel of the guys who were suspended, banned.
Have you ever been involved in match fixing?
No. No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, but have you been approached before by people? No, we need to do this and this. We make money, something like that.
No, I haven't been approached to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but with that experience in Finland, I had the privilege of asking my friends, what happens? How do you do it? So they explained to me how it's done, which is they make a lot of money out of that, but it's cheating, which is not good for the sport.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me get back to Hastings. You were saying, have you ever lost a fight in your career?
Yeah, in amateur, yes, but not in professional. And in amateur, back years ago, but then I think I got about 285 fights in the ring.
Amateur?
Yes. No, both together.
Oh, all of them?
Yes, but I only lose three fights.
Wow.
Yes, but those losses is like the time was coming up, like potential on day paper.
Okay, they said I'm a boxers Bambi Balakomenembo. Can you tell us? Okay.
Then I'm even teach the boxers which I train at. But it's nothing charm on this sport we live. This sport is you are employing. They said that they are Pangavativo, Ukaradi in Dramogwas. Ukaradi in Dramokupora, Gifina, right? So, man, what is what I'm Bokura Vika Devo Pantach?
But the Maka left Makuisa, Maka,
it is to be some of your opinion. They put a po, Jogo Janat. Maybe can I explain my name so that you understand? Let them understand. My name is about like 15 seconds. Can I explain my name? Me, I'm Hastings Bwalya, Jogo Janat, the man who knows, who created by Jesus. Kabudi buri sense muturi omutu. Kapona be kutaba binsara fitum. Tutoni mirando mi pinimba sir. Chimyanku ntamushika tamufyabura. Ngai katamuni nshaona wala. Ichankani kechikankanu. Kapitapa. Ako akalinso. You know the high.
Amalumba praises.
I'm not yet done. Gumangumi. Ofiara kariparwa. When you feel it, when you feel hit, you must get out there. Hey, it's hate, right? So, that's me. So then, what can I say? Just appreciating the new Dawn government because but at the time, Padanade Pangefin to whatever post, but then them, post
Mwale pangika pale. Tell us about the experience here at Africa Games. You are the only one who won a gold medal.
Yes, yes. From all 182 Zambian sports and women were there. I'm the only one. Then since that time, no one who have done that. You know what I'm saying? But why this thing is not happening? Because of the corruption. There's the corruption. Not boxing if you. Not kushan if you not big man. But it's a lot of things. So I'm when we talk this about Ministry of Sport. There's a lot of things happening, corruption, but but they just want to chop that money, but the country is not going up for the sports. Because sports is a English country because not win up ko Africa, mama ujeda wamona kwa ku Southern Africa wamona kwa trima Black Sea for trima Africa pa bena maimona kwa ti.
Okay, tuwe nipadi lulio vuli tule mona pa screen. Mwalwirena should be Justin.
Of this nigga right here. Yeah, that's Justin Johnson.
Justin Johnson.
Yes. You see, guy is down now.
Technical knockout.
Yeah.
This
was in Texas, Pennsylvania. Texas is the state. So for Kadwaka City at Pennsylvania. Nchi casino ichikurusa mu Texas munawini. Yeko na omi no much. But umfana kwa nderanda big man. Let me say this.
So, what you are doing now and so forth. But first of all, I'm going to
fight. I'm going to send you back to the jungle. The thing like you are living in the jungle because you never should go Africa to the children. But we are not that situation like the way our parent was. Like whatever. Look. I got him.
So you are in a technical knockout. So secret here very pesa.
Na dimu mwanakari hadi vilima vile wadai sono tumaka makaifu kaini nishina kaini vote tatibi na tanaka ijogo do tanaka tunaka so hadi mwana hadi vilima vile mwane na mwana vile chikapa alangu kwa mwane wait alanda para po kanje no kutumpomo kulikanchumu.
So experience in America. Tell us about the American experience.
The experience of the American whatever. Okay, teaching down the thing. Sports talent kind. It's only God. I know I'm done. True. And we what happened to you? You just went there through. It's just the makaya kwadi safi.
So when you went there, what's some poaching? America.
I was in States in 2006 for championship. To the 16%, and I reckon up to from 2003 to 2007. So we went in 2006. Then I qualified for the Olympics Games. Then East Africa they ran away. They didn't want to come back to Africa. I trust myself. So I came back again to Africa. But me, I came back to Africa. Nokusaba sanga fuchi bada puara vedia kwa tabariti kana ngwino fuchi nabana pamuru na boxa ngona bena Floyd bena Pacquiao shansha I'm states badi nchi ngwino never big deal
yala mfuka sana kusangwa na big guys like bena Floyd na bena Manny Pacquiao
ma giant kida bada kaida bena Floyd no those niggas they don't joke they don't have no drama they get too much money you know what I'm saying so each and everyone they scared Floyd and Pacquiao.
Kusango na Manny Pacquiao
check. You see, he's standing as a president now. I don't know if he's the vice president or what. You know what is going on in the Philippines, right? Right, man. Hey, whatever, man. Pacquiao. So, party, kadi mani kuzambia kono mani kadi katuishi fit. But I want to make someone because I didn't quite injured.
Okay, so if natural for anchwe. Mwale sango na wena Manny Pacquiao, mwale sango na wena Mayweather, and them dinama fight 7 fights.
Exactly.
No loss.
Exactly.
6 via technical knockout.
Exactly.
Nishi alengero kuti boxing yenu ya
pantange. All abantu for you kwishiwe fi baranda chiona aliyambo kutashali bambati bali nguma na chike. We no. Na injury yanje I start from nowhere big man. Mama of a brother. Mr. Sinkala.
Mkwai.
Whatever. It's complicated. shari mana boxing yine the pabu wangu mapori mbiachi yo bari ngoma mbiachi na kwa tenda no the injury is complicated. If when I explain properly to you I can't just but you know what I'm saying, right? I just want to appreciate the new Don government because tamuli corruption because in Angola mana I got the mission.
Okay.
The boy who are making.
Oh, injury entirely via boxing. From nowhere.
No, from nowhere. I stay cook. I started to Zambia. I started some 2011.
I remember.
If you remember, we fought Esther Piri, Kenneth Kanyanta, me,
and you won that fight.
And I won. You know, I was fighting the guy from Zimbabwe, but he also is based in France. But I hate that guy, whatever. And he's the only guy who have finished my rounds. All these niggas, American, what they don't finish. They never finish, you know, the body if you don't push. So, but so what? It is there, whatever. Mamona, Mr.
So sad.
Yes.
How did it feel that your illustrious career had to come just like that due to injury?
It's complicated. I don't know. It's only God who knows. You know what I'm saying. But still, I'm still on the mission. You know.
What are you doing?
I'm making some future boxers who are coming to win the gold medal, because since I won the gold medal in 2007 African Games, no one who have done it again. You know. So I want to make someone again to break my record. Not if you go what fear quicker. No. This is a sport. No jealous. No what. Na papena nganchilinde. I'm 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young. When I'm old, I'm 45, 46. When I'm Pacquiao, when I'm 45, they are still fighting. What about me? So na inende panga ba ichebada kandu bude ko finso ni filimbifi kadi kuno ku Zambia waranse kachi ndechura fashion ifya kurandara ndafya rifuro
abantu down no Hastings ishani
nishire leo mabantu kuma country kwa barabachitabu ino baraposa kwa but if I don't know if it's just because of our country. I don't know if it's just because of I can't say that, but still God knows what is going on.
So okay, if you mwingalo mbako ni finish as a boxer who's achieved so much.
I don't want like these future boxers who are coming to pass through the same thing what I'm passing through. It's better than boxing. What I because to take your life in boxing is take some years. You must be there for a long time. Like in an boxing in the 7 years. Teaching somebody, teaching the 15 fiance. Ni interest yanjari fi muna mwina. So na ari mwana tapare posta kwa mano kwetenda na variance ka abantu. Mbanga baba ichabarisa wade kumbwenji tapare fare kum. Nangush finish ara kum. Tapare fare kum. So why to fight? Why? Finish. But in that new Don government, the type of president, I'm talking me. It's me. The type of president why kind de chidema na fiance na yonse fi cabinet ya bona shine fiance for the and the cool sports for the stuff fi other change thing, because as we must have money from fruit sports, because ngati wanga tatere kwa tendera mu sports twara kwa chira kwisa ayi bagamba twara kwa chira kwisa sport ko tfiri twapa chirendera makai nomwe tatere kwa takora turi ya mukuromba na fuma ku gym na ya mutauni mukuromba na isa mukumiromba chimpeni ko yaka talk time nomani chi stress tension expect okay ni advise nchimwara mpira.
Right. No, okay. Awe twamfweli ashiri, so at least kuti mwafwa kwa empowerment, so at least must develop ama boxer since mwali kwa experience.
Exactly.
Okay.
So ndeta chana wa permanent secretary wa vikira wa congratulation. You know, Mr. Congratulation, the sportsman, Minister of Sport, I appreciate for what our president have done, for those posts, to give our congratulation as a permanent secretary. I want to carry na mboku trainer na vena ba. But it's akuri ni bacha parumba. Our president was appear as a permanent secretary. So, but we are seeing what is going on. The party no corruption, no what.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. First, Lawrence, as at now, what are you doing? obviously you also retired young. What happened? Why did you hang up your boots?
Well, I had a very serious injury, a shoulder injury. You know, football being a contact game, you can't play minus the contact. So I had a dislocation of a shoulder. So it's the one which made me retire early. I went into retirement early.
Okay.
Yes, but I've you know, the passion of the game is just in me. So my DNA is football.
So at the moment, what are you doing?
At the moment, I'm coaching, although I don't have a team as at now. I've just given myself a, what is that called, a sabbatical leave? Yeah, I was coaching LCC, then I joined Kawata Dynamos, but at the moment I'm not coaching any team, but I'm into coaching.
Okay.
I'm into coaching, yes. I'm a qualified coach, a CAFC coach.
All right. Okay, so for now we go for a short break, and after that we'll be doing challenges, arm wrestling and ball juggling. We see whether these great sons of the soil are still there. All right, so we take a short break.
I'm back on this one with Mastermind from Malawi, and yes, Angola, Zambia. Angola, Zambia. Mama, 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 Zambia moral, moral. Hey, ela. Abatuleshana na kusterere, ale Zambia yose na kukunkerere. Ichikombe chesu na tusendelele, chato konka mumeso tusungilile. Abana banana, abana banana, abana banana, abana banana. Angola, Zambia. Angola, Zambia. Mama, 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 mama. Zambia paka pressure we mwana. Zambia paka pressure we mwana. Yeah, paka pressure we mwana, paka pressure. Yeah, paka pressure we mwana, paka pressure. Zambia paka pressure we mwana, paka pressure. Zambia paka pressure we mwana, paka pressure. Ati Zambia paka pressure, Zambia paka pressure. Iwe Zambia paka pressure, Zambia. Yeah, Angola, Zambia. Yeah, Angola, Zambia. Mama, 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 mama. Ati Zambia chipolo polo, tima chinyalinga chepe kolo kolo, zima players atundi madolo dolo, zigolitika wapa mapolo polo. Kani ya mpila jilibe malile, tikubwisa mpaka wina pakile, tichita bwino lendo mudalile, timu Zambia wona meno chitile. Yeah, Angola, Zambia. Yeah, Angola, Zambia. Mama, 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 mama. Chachine kapisha chiwe mpala bagai file chitika sokone market in the city bagai Soweto market Kapata market Eastern province Lilongwe people from Malawi, how are you doing there? Andrew Kamanga, the president of FAZ. Chileshe Kandeta, the civil servant. Father Muyaure, Mamukimba, Mamukupa, Mr. Chubres from Kitwe, Uncle Jembewe, DJ Dazo, Red MC, Manny Chiru, and all the DJs across the nation. Let's cheer the team. Here we are, Zambia back.
All right, thank you for staying with us. So time for challenges now. Unfortunately, it won't be the usual thing where we subject our guests to challenges of arm wrestling and ball juggling, because we understand Hastings is unable to juggle the ball or even do arm wrestling. So Lawrence here will show us how he used to juggle the ball. We see how many he's going to do. So Lawrence, it's all yours. Don't drop the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, Lawrence. Thank you very much. Well done.
Give me five.
Well done.
All day long.
So, okay, so these are the guests I was hosting. Hastings Bwalya,
like a bee, fly
Yes.
like a butterfly.
Exactly.
All day
So
long.
he fought 7 professional fights, won all of them. Unfortunately, he had to retire because of an injury. He was in the United States where he sparred with boxers like Mayweather. He rubbed shoulders with boxers like Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
So unfortunately, how life is, and he's also a gold medalist at the All Africa Games.
day.
Participated at the Olympic Games. Unfortunately, didn't win anything. He was eliminated in the first round.
I was young.
He was young. Then we also had Lawrence Lubinda, 3 Super League titles with ZANACO, and also went on to play football in Finland. So until next week at the same time, on behalf of my guest, my name is Modern Sinkala. Goodbye.
Thank you.